here in Korea, I've never actually been to a city hall. I can imagine that, the city hall in Seoul is very, large and has a lot of stuff. But, back home in Canada, City Hall is just really for workers and it's filled with offices. So, there's never really any reason for me to go. Public facilities back home, we usually have like public lands, which are sort of for everybody to use, maybe different parks or recreational activities, and the majority of the public can make use of it. Public buildings, on the other hand, are for the public, but for people that don't work there or have a reason to go, then, just like me, we sort of, we don't go. Well, I'm here at City Hall now, and usually when I think of City Hall, I think of a quiet place where people are working. But as you can hear and see over here, there are a lot of people. Some are ice skating, some are participating in programs and activities, and there's a lot of people here. I'm here today to find out what goes on at City Hall. Excuse me, hello.
Hi.
How are you? I'm Kyle. Have you been to City Hall here before?
Yes, I did.
Yes? Seems like there's a lot of kids yelling over here and maybe some programs. Do you know maybe what type of things are going on over here?
Well, today I have no idea, but usually every Saturday something going on. Sometimes a fair, and from the province they have fairs and they protest, and a lot of fun places.
Okay.
Yes, that's what I know.
So it seems like a very busy place.
Oh yes, it is.
Yes.
And quite good programs that I must say.
All right. Thank you so much for your time. Have a great day.
Yes.
Excuse me, hello. Do you guys have a minute to say hello?
Hello.
Hello, yeah. Why do you come to City Hall? Skating. Ah, for the ice, do you have to bring your own skates or do they have skates here?
Yes.
You can borrow it. Oh, borrow from here. Oh, great. What do Korean people think of when you think of City Hall?
업무 보는 일하는 딱딱한 그런 식으로.
Yeah, me too. When I think of it, I think of like office type and people working, but it doesn't seem like it's like that.
종종 자주 이런 딱딱함을 깨고 자주 이런 행사를 좀 권장하는 것 같아요, 서울시청에서는.
Thank you. Have a nice day. Excuse me. Hello. How are you guys? Do you guys want to have time for an interview?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah? Well, what do you usually do when you come here?
Watching show.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anything else?
뭐하니 여기서 오면? I'm just.
Is it normal to have these type of activities in front of City Hall here?
여기서 많이 하는 걸 얘기를 듣고 많이 와요. 시청 안에 들어가면은 뭐 재활용품 이용해서 뭐 되게 많은 걸 보여주고 있는 거 1층에도 있는 걸로 알고 있어요.
Thank you so much. Okay. Bye-bye. Well, now that I've learned a little bit about what goes on outside City Hall here, it just so happens that there's a tour guide inside who's going to give me some more information and show me around City Hall. Hi there.
Hi,
how are
nice
you?
to meet
Are you Jane?
Yeah, I'm
yes,
Jane.
and you're going to be showing me around today?
Why?
It's my first time here to City Hall. Tell me a little bit about City Hall.
There are two buildings. The first building is the former City Hall.
Okay.
Actually, the building was built in 1962. New building was opened 2012, 2 years ago.
That's the building that we're in right now.
Right. Actually, the new building has 3 points. Number one is a lot of Seoul citizens gave us some nickname of the new City Hall.
Okay.
For example, upside down boots.
Upside down boots. Okay,
Or
boots.
It looks like a hair dryer.
Hair dryer.
It looks like a tsunami.
Tsunami?
Is it really?
A little bit, it does. Yeah, it does.
Actually, the architect emphasized the Korean traditional style, roof style.
Roof style for
into
Korean traditional
right.
buildings.
Yes, so into the modern style. Let's move the next place. Actually, the new City Hall is the eco-friendly building. The new city will use the solar collector.
Solar power.
Yes, solar power. or even lower the heat of the earth. So actually reduce 30% of electric consumed.
The costs,
Yeah,
yes.
right.
Wow.
So the new city building is green building.
Very economical.
Yeah,
Very
right.
economical.
Building. The second point. Okay, so you already said it is the first time to visit the Seoul City Hall.
Yes,
So what
my
is
first
the
time.
first impression of the
My
new
first
City
impression,
Hall?
I was really surprised. I didn't know that everybody can come here.
Right.
Back home, when we think of city halls, we think of just workers that come to the office and work. But here, I'm like, wow, it's almost like a museum.
Okay. Okay. How?
Yes.
Do you know the meaning of this motif or
This,
meaning? Okay.
it just looks like regular Korean letters, Hangul, isn't it?
Right.
Yeah.
Actually, the Korean letter 시민청.
시민청.
Yes, but 청 means is different meaning. Usually, 청 means office, but
Office.
actually, this meaning is hearing or
Hearing.
listening. Yes.
Ah, listening.
So the symbol is ear shape.
Ah, it's shaped like an ear.
Yeah, right. So
that's what it is.
시민청 has another English nickname.
What's
You
that?
know? Big ear.
The big ear.
Yeah, right. So the Mayor Park Won-soon emphasized the communication with Seoul citizens.
Okay,
So
so
he-
the big
yeah.
ears and communicating with the
Right.
people of Seoul.
Right.
Well, thank you so much. I learned a lot, Jane.
Okay,
And,
Carl, is
yeah.
there one more thing?
There's
Very
still one more thing?
interesting.
Really?
Do you want to go in?
Yes, for sure. I'd love to know. Yes.
Okay, let's.
What is it?
Let's
This way?
go.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right,
this
here we
point-
are.
Mhm,
Relics Exhibition Hall.
Yeah, Relics Exhibition Hall.
Wow.
Actually, under the construction New City Hall,
Mm-hmm.
people found over 500 relics.
Relics.
The construction is stopped. Yeah, right.
Okay, so we
people,
can see some here.
Yeah, so how to resolve this
issue.
relics? So the people built the small museum exhibition hall
Okay,
right here.
right within City Hall here.
Right.
Okay, what a great idea.
Especially to get the floor, especially kindergarten kids afraid.
Afraid to walk on the floor.
Crossing the floor.
Yes. Well, it's a very interesting place. Do you know what type of relics are mainly here, Jane?
Especially the weapon.
Weapons.
Yes, during the Joseon Dynasty, the people made a kind of weapon, especially cannon or
Cannons,
gun,
guns.
or the arrow, tip of the arrow.
Okay, arrow tips.
Yeah, especially melt the tip of the arrow to make a big cannonball over there.
Wow, it must take a lot of
Yeah.
arrow tips.
Right.
Wow, great. Well, I think it's a great idea that they were able to convert the relic site to be a part of City Hall.
Yeah, right.
And I think it's a great decision they made to be able to preserve it here, but still have the modern City Hall right next door. Thank you so much, Jane. I
Okay.
learned a lot.
Okay.
Thank you for showing me around. You know, there's so much to see and do here.
Okay.
I hope in the future I can come back. And if I do, then maybe I'll give you a call and you can show me around again.
Okay, my pleasure. Anytime, okay.
All right, thank you so much. You know, today I must admit, when I first heard we were going to City Hall, I was a little bit, worried. Because, when I think of City Hall, I think it's kind of like a boring place with lots of work and not too much fun. But when I went there, it was really shocking. City Hall is completely different from what I thought. The building on the outside, there was it looked kind of funky and cool, but there's actually, a lot of thought and design put into it. There are a lot of different activities for people to participate in, and, I really just enjoyed my visit, and I hope to go back again in the future. I think probably the biggest surprise was just, how active City Hall is. 40% of the City Hall is actually available for public use. And so that was, amazing to me. City Hall wasn't what I thought it was. It's not a boring place with just people working. It's actually something where the people are actively involved. There's things to do, things to see, and there's a really big emphasis on communication between the government and between the people.